Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Let's talk haters. As long as there are people feeling bad about themselves in this world, there will be haters. So let's talk about how to deal with them. Step one, don't be a hater. You can't jeer at somebody else's life and then get mad when people hate on you. Doesn't work that way. Step one, literally, don't be a hater, because when you hate on someone else's life, when you judge or critique them for whatever they're doing, even if it's wrong, it says more about you than it does about them. And I'll keep saying that, and I'll keep saying that, and I'll keep saying that. Fight the urge to judge, criticize, or hate on somebody else, because it says more about you than it ever will about them. Essentially, what you are announcing to the world is either A, I'm insecure and I don't feel good about myself, or B, I'm afraid that person is doing better than I am. Is that the message you want to send into the world? Think about it. Another thing, I love posting videos of Charlie, right? I'm going to use her as an example because we all know what's going on, right? And in 3 minutes of her life, the parenting police come out and tell me she's gross because she sucks her fingers, she's too tired to do hot topics, blah, blah, blah. Nobody, the haters. Okay, let me go back for a second because I'm like fired up here. I can't be validated or devalued, validated or devalued by anything anybody comments on any of my videos, because I have to force myself to learn how to validate myself. So I read 400 comments about my videos on Charlie. 397 of them are wonderful about what a great mom I am. And I have to humble myself and remember, I am not a great mom. I am a good mom who tries really hard. That is it. Many days I fail. I lose my patience. I scream, I yell. There's no cameras following me around all day. You guys see 3 minutes, which is why sometimes I show you the bad, the good, and the ugly, because I want you to see that it's not all unicorns and rainbows, right? There will always be people who think they can parent better than me. There will be people who think that I don't handle Charlie properly. You don't have to defend Charlie. It doesn't matter to me. The only thing that matters to me is that when I put that baby to bed at night, the only person she wants is me. And when I don't take out my phone, halfway through our good nights, she says, where's my hot topic? Because this has become our special time. She knows I share it with people. She knows how much joy it brings you. And I will not stop doing it until Charlie says she is done. So no hater comments is going to change that. None. No hater comments is going to change the fact that my kid sucks her fingers, because believe me, if hater comments stopped poor oral habits with children, we would have no thumb suckers, no finger suckers, no nothing. Okay? My kid takes a bath every night. She sucks her fingers. I don't care what you think. Let me tell you why I don't care what you think. Because the boos in my life come from the cheap seats. Let me say that again. The boos in my life and yours come from the cheap seats. The haters, the people jeering at us, they're sitting way up in the cheap seats. The problem is our brain is conditioned to pay more attention to the negative than it is the positive. Mario Andretti is widely considered one of the greatest racers of all time. And when people ask him, how do you do it, Mario? How do you keep winning? He says, keep your eye on the road, because your car goes where your eyes go. So stay on the road. If your eyes go to the wall, that's where your car will go. Same thing for life. Keep your eyes on your road. The second you turn your eyes towards the wall or the haters, that is where your car will go. That is where your life will go. Do not allow it to happen. No matter what happens, stay steadfast on your journey, on your path. Follow the road. Don't let anything validate you other than how you feel about yourself. Don't let 100 comments or likes on a picture. I will say that I do get excited when you guys share Coffee Talk, because it means you trust me. It means you're saying, hey, my world, my family, my intimate circle, watch this woman because I trust her. So sharing actually does make me happy. But the likes and comments, if I started getting caught up in all of that, I would believe I was the prettiest, best mom in the world and all of that. And I'm not. I'm just a woman, just like you, doing the best I can every single day. As long as there are people in this world feeling bad about themselves, there will be haters. And I remember as a kid, growing up in New Jersey, I would hear the crickets so loud. I thought we were being invaded by crickets. And I would be like, Mom, the crickets. And she'd be like, Jamie, there's probably 2 of them, but they sound loud. And I thought, Mom, it must be like, you know, Alfred Hitchcock. There's got to be 1,000 crickets out there. And I would open the front door and the crickets would be so loud, echoing through the neighborhood. And I would step out onto the porch, and the second my foot would hit the mulch by the bushes, they would shut up. And I thought, that is so weird. I want to see what you look like, but I can't find you. And the second I get close to you, you shut up. Haters, just like the crickets, loud, loud, echoing through the neighborhood. But man, the second you get close to them, they shut up. Unbelievable. I have that on my inspiration board. Haters are like crickets, loud, loud, loud. But the second you get close to them, they shut up. Just remember that. Remember that the boos in your life, the haters, are sitting in the cheap seats. These are not people sitting at your table. And if they are, you better get them out. Remember, I said a long time ago in Cawfeetawk that make sure you know all the people in your boat. Are they rowing for you or are they making holes? You need to check your circle, right? Same thing with haters. You better not have any of those people sitting in the front row seats in the VIP section of your life. And if you do, get them out. Constructive criticism is one thing. Hating is a whole other thing. Keep your eyes on the road. Haters will always be there. They will follow you through high school, through college, while you're dating the person you want to marry, while you're getting married, your professional life, even how you have grandchildren and what you do in your later years. There will be haters because there will always be people who feel bad about themselves. Have you ever met a hater doing better than you? Honestly, have you? That person at work who keeps hating on you, basically what she's telling the world is, I am so threatened by this woman. This woman is a rock star. You should actually be excited and turned on by your haters, because basically what they are doing is telling the world that you are a rock star, and they are so intimidated by you. Now, I do believe, before I wrap this up, that we should try to meet our haters with compassion and kindness. I do truly believe that, because I think a lot of times when people say negative things about me and I come back with a kind response, it changes their viewpoint. And I try to do that, but lately I've been exhausted by the people in the cheap seats, dropping their nonsense bullshit. Okay? So what I do is I ban them, which is a little disappointing to me because I feel like I should do better. I should try to meet them with compassion and kindness, and I will try to go back to that now that I've brought that to my own attention. But lately, I've just been exhausted by it. We can't ban people in our real lives. So we should try to meet haters with compassion and kindness, because really they just want to be seen. It's like turn around and go, what? What's your deal? Why are you so threatened by me? Let's talk about this so we can move on, because your hating is exhausting. But we will never get rid of the haters. Never. So remember, step 1, don't be a hater. Because if you are a hater, then you get sort of what you give. Remember that. Step 2, keep your eye on the road. Do not let your eyes go to the wall, because once they do, that's where your car will go. Remember that. The haters are sitting behind the wall. You don't want to go there. And like Taylor Swift said, shake it off. I love you today. Have a great day. Mean people suck.